Top of the top. It's been a long weekend. Whew. King of Makeup, good morning. A first in the building. What's going on? It's been a long weekend. It's been a long weekend. But the show must go on. You heard? We gotta get into a couple of things today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be too long today, but we're gonna chop it up, you know what I'm saying? Because things are getting real crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? What up, Alan? Imperviousness, J.E. Good morning, Miss Kashana Brown, Kimberly. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling this morning? It's been a long weekend, man, but we gotta put on, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get through this. Get that money. What's going on, bro? Nico, what's popping? What up? Nick, I'm gonna call you Nick. Ty Brown. What up, fam? What up, family? Alan, my boy, tapping in from the UK as usual. Y'all know how we do. Blackout. What up, Blackout? Where you been at, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been a real spooky weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more things coming out this week too. Shit is getting crazy, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, y'all already know what I've been telling y'all, so I'm not surprised by nothing that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Definitely salute to the chat, man. So we're gonna get into this. Gotti Savage. What up, bro? What up, cuz? Y'all know what time it is, man. So like I said, it's the 4NOFAME Prime Time episode 59. And a black serial killer, that's what they calling him, a black serial killer. He killed his pregnant wife, his ex-wife, and then himself. And I'm gonna get into why they call him a serial killer. Also, the only good news that we might have, and I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, but Megan Thee Stallion, she got her college degree and she graduated. You know what I'm saying? That might be the only positive information we got right now. And Iggy Azalea, for those who know, you know what I'm saying, she tells Biden critics to shut the F up. And we know she's from Australia. So I don't even know why she's speaking on American politics, but I'm going to touch on that. Also, the feds say that they are surprised by Kanye West and Drake giving a free Larry Hoover concert. So basically, the boys, they kind of tight with them right now, and they actually might be making themselves hot. You know what I'm saying? And also, I'm going to be talking about how Bobby Shmurda has been, he's been criticized. They've been destroying that boy because they say since he got out of jail, his music is straight trash. You understand? And he's been trying to cop a plea, talking about his first hit record he made with $20 in 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it ain't too much to talk about, but I'm gonna have to speak on something that happened this weekend, but I didn't want to put it on this show, but I might have to speak on it. But I will be doing a separate video because I don't like to mix the two. I don't like mixing street politics with, you know what I'm saying, my national airwaves. You dig? Because everybody don't want to hear that trash. But the first thing first I'm going to get into is about this so-called black serial killer. And that's what they calling him because this individual, his name was Raji from Maryland. You understand? And he was a anesthesiologist. You know when you go to the hospital, the individual, that puts you to sleep before you go to surgery. That was his job. And they say he made close to $200,000 a year in salary. So that's why they call him a serial killer, for one, because this guy had a very, very good job. And, when you so-called have a good job and you're not a street individual And you know the neighbor that's very nice and says good morning, and he always seems to be the perfect man, take care of his family. But when people like that, commit killings or murders, they become known as serial killers, because also they're like pathological psychos. You understand? And this particular man, this black man, they call him a serial killer. He killed his pregnant wife, his ex-wife, and then he whacked himself. And it was all done on Facebook Live, according to what they say. You know what I'm saying? It was done on Facebook Live when he took himself out. You know what I'm saying? And according to Raji, that's his name, he separated from his ex-wife and met a new woman in which he impregnated. The woman who was also black. Raji claims that during pregnancy, the new couple began to break down. You know what I'm saying? And Raji told his Facebook audience that his new baby mother promised to keep his unborn child away from him. And that's when Raji snapped. He went on Facebook Live and told the audience that he shot his girl in the head and he planned on killing his ex-wife and himself. Now, they said, according to multiple social media reports in Maryland, all three of them are dead. And he killed his ex-wife because she threatened to keep his children away from him, his child away from him. So here we have another story, and this is also trending in America right now due to domestic violence on the rise, right? People are losing their mind. Things are not going as planned. Before the pandemic, some people had separate, they had different plans with their life. And what we are seeing is some people are breaking down out here. They're breaking down because things are not going their way. It's a lot of high anxiety out here, and people cannot function under pressure. But like I told y'all before, pressure make diamonds, and this is also believed by the elite. And when I studied this whole thing that's going on now years ago, for those that have been paying attention, they say that they only want the strong individuals in the new world, or in the hereafter. They only want the strong individuals, the people that are prosperous, productive, and are willing to make America, more greater as a whole, as far as, peace, harmony, and like I say, prosperity. This is what they've been saying. So that's why I kept telling you that certain trash they want to get rid of. Thanks for the donation, Mike Flame. I'm also going to be giving shout outs to everybody that donated over the weekend since Friday. A lot of y'all have donated. I missed it, but I'm going to be giving y'all shout outs. And I also want to let y'all know soon I might be doing pre-records for the morning because I might be starting a new job. You understand? So when I do my pre-records and I drop the pre-records, I'm not going to be there to shout y'all out, but I will always put y'all shout outs on the video that comes after. I'm always going to give y'all clout. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely appreciate the support. You understand? But yeah, they say they only want certain people to make it through this. Or we could look at it like this. Everything you see right now, these hard times we going through, we all being judged. You know what I'm saying? We're being judged not only by the Most High, but the powers that be are also judging us right now. And they're trying to dictate people's life on who should live and who's not going to live. But the thing is, they're not going to do nothing to nobody. They're setting up certain things, certain realities, and they let you pick and choose your own reality. And they also letting you choose your own fate. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, it's nothing nobody can do to you. You only can do it to yourself. And if you go out here and you step on a landmine field, you know what I'm saying? If you go out here and you wreck yourself, that's on you. Because you got to pay attention. Nobody is going to do no thinking for you. And the reason why I say that is because this man A lot of us wish we could have been in his shoes making 200,000 a year. And he has snapped out and whacked his pregnant wife. He whacked his ex-wife. And he also took himself out. What's good, Dizzy and Y? Thanks for the support, bro. Thanks for the donation the other day over the weekend. You understand? You always been holding me down since nothing. You know what I'm saying? Since 200 people. You know what I'm saying? When I had 200 subscribers, you was the first in the comment section. You understand? But not to stray away from this story, this man made 200,000 a year, man. And I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat, everybody listening, if you made 200,000 a year, you would be chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody got stress and problems, but I'm pretty sure with 200,000, you can make a lot of problems go away. You know what I'm saying? It's called a vacation. It's called a shopping spree. You know what I'm saying? It's called certain things that you could be doing. You know, you could be having your own private parties. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, with 200,000, this man, he wanted to become a murderer. And then he also took himself out. Because why? We got to understand. It's a lot of miserable people in this world. They are miserable. And instead of taking themselves out, they want to take out their loved ones with them. Because these are what you call haters. And I'm showing you how you can have money and still be a hater. Why? Because you hate yourself. You hate your situation. You hate your life. And then you start hating on everybody around you, especially when they are happy and they don't want nothing to do with you. And you heard the saying, misery love company, right? But everybody not going for that no more. Everybody do not want to be around miserable people. Because when you're around miserable people, you mess up your own prosperity. Therefore, nothing is going to go good for you. And people do not want to be around miserable people in these last days. You heard? So this man is being labeled a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? And they made sure they put a black serial killer on the title when I read it. And they kept putting the word black in the whole conversation. You understand? Because I told you, man, it's people that do this every day. I just gave you a report the other day about a man in Long Island that killed his wife in the basement, left her outside in the park, and she had 4 kids, but they did not call him a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? He just happened to be light complected, and, you know, they didn't call him a serial killer. But I want to show y'all how they paint these pictures, right? And everybody that know that listen to me, y'all know I don't deal with race and none of that. And a lot of y'all are smarter than that. But you got to understand the race game is always going to be played in America. And the number one key to the race game is making so-called black people look like pieces of crap. Make them look like the lowest form of life on the planet. And this is the image they give around the world. But when you got a fool like this that killed his own people, now mind you, he killed the pregnant wife, so that's her and the baby gone. He had an ex-wife with a child. That child mother is gone, and then this dummy took himself out. So why do people like this that are sick in the head even try to start families? But we got to also understand something else, see? And this goes to the women. Even some of y'all women, y'all got to watch what y'all do, because sometimes y'all get with a dude because he got a good job and he make a lot of money. He got a nice car, nice house. But you don't really know that man's mind state. You don't know what type of trauma that man got in his life and what happened. These are the same dudes, when you get with them, they flip the script on you and they try to put you on lockdown, and they turn so-called what? Crazy on you. And now you can't even get out the situation because he done sized you up. He see you ain't got no brothers, you ain't got no uncles, you ain't got nobody that's going to defend you. He get you away from your family and he flipped the script on you. This has been happening for years. But my point is, in this pandemic, it's happening even faster and even more. You dig? Because when this woman told this man she didn't want to be with him no more, he took her out. And then when he couldn't see his ex-child, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't see his child from his ex-wife, you know what I'm saying? He took her out. And the ex-wife had already had a restraining order against him, and she already, you know, the police report is already out there. You understand? And instead of him just doing what he had to do to himself, he took his whole family out, and this has become trending. in America right now. You understand? I've heard a report in North Carolina where a dude killed his baby mother and the clown shot his kids. Also, I heard another report in Virginia of a triple homicide where a dude killed his girl, he killed the other passenger in the car, and he killed himself. All of this is not making the news, you know what I'm saying? But I do my research and I look at all the crimes in America, you dig? And I keep seeing the same trending topic because what? Households are breaking down, you know what I'm saying? Then you got a thing called playing house, what I call it. A lot of people been playing house, meaning you got couples together, but they don't really love each other. You know what I'm saying? They're not in love. Some of them got together for the wrong reasons, had kids, and they're trying to make it look good, and they're trying to make it work. I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've been smart, and I've been seeing, like, I've seen certain things coming, and I'm the man that'll walk away. I'm not going to sit there and argue back and forth. I'm not doing all that domestic violence because that's a waste of time, right? For one, and for two, it's not going to go right. So once you got that friction and all of that, you got to cut your losses and you got to keep it pushing. But you got a lot of dudes, they don't want to keep it pushing. They want to, they want to hold the female hostage. You know what I'm saying? Or you got some women, when the dude want to leave, she want to make his life a living hell. And they say that's what his ex-wife was doing to him, this guy named Raji. They saying that his wife was making his life hell. He couldn't see his kids, keeping his kids from him, things like that. And he eventually snapped because we know he had to pay child support because the man made $200,000 a year. So this is my message to the people. You can't be out here playing with people's life, for one. For two, you got to know who you're dealing with. Pardon me. Honest question. Do you think the virus will ever be over, meaning a real cure? Put it like this. If you know about world history, you know it's been many different plagues. And out of all the different plagues in America, we know it has been people that has been dying from these plagues, you know what I'm saying, in history. That's why when you know what I'm saying, when you're a child, you go to school, you got to get what? A lot of vaccinations, measles, chickenpox, smallpox. But back in the days, those are the same things that was killing people back in the day. So this all I can say is I'm pretty sure one day everything is going to be, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be all right, but we know these things are going to still exist. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying just like herpes and stuff like that, AIDS, cancer. They're always going to be around, but some of that they have under control or they have ways where you can avoid it. That's why the number one thing, like I tell y'all, is to build up your immune system. You can't just be regular out here and think you're going to be straight. I told y'all before, for those that didn't hear me, it's certain things like alcohol lower your immune system. So if you drink a lot of liquor, your chances of getting sick, it goes up. If you're not getting a lot of rest, your immune system goes down. It causes you, you know what I'm saying, the easier to get sick. If you drink a lot of soda, if you eat a lot of the wrong foods, it weakens your immune system and you have a more chance of getting sick. High cholesterol, a lot of fried foods, certain things. Your diet is what lowers your immune system, and the lack of rest and the lack of water. Vitamin C is certain things your body needs to be strong. But when you don't put them things in your body, you are more, you know what I'm saying, likely to be sick. I'm telling you, these are facts. You have to build your immune system up because your body got defense mechanisms in it that will fight anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just about how much power it got to fight off and for how long it got to fight. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta power up, is what we say. You gotta power up. You did? That's what we say. You gotta power up. That's what me and my people say. You gotta power up. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta plug up to the motherboard. You know what I'm saying? Like you plug your phone up. Sometimes you gotta shut it down. And you gotta get rest and you gotta power up. It's 7 days out the week. And at least one day out that week, you got to take time to power your body up, man. That's just being real. Especially if you do a lot, you got a lot going on. You got to power up because you'll see when you don't start getting a certain amount of rest, you don't eat right. What happened first? You start getting that runny nose. You know what I'm saying? You start getting mucus in your throat. You start getting stuffed up nose. You start getting congested. That's when you're on your way to getting sick. You always going. That's the signs of when you're starting to get sick. That runny nose, you know what I'm saying? That stuffed up nose, that that mucus in your throat, that lets you know you're about to get sick. You also got to detox. That's the key thing, the detox. You gotta you gotta have some detox tea in your, you know what I'm saying, your cabinet. The same way you go food shopping, you got the food and all that. Exactly, bro. You gotta have that water, you gotta have them vitamins, and you gotta have that good tea, that detox tea. You understand? Green tea boosts your immune system. You gotta have that tea in your cabinet. And see, we was trained to just drink tea when we sick. No, you gotta put that tea in your diet. You know what I'm saying? Out of 7 days a week, you want to drink tea at least 3 times a week. And you drink it before you go to bed, or matter of fact, what I tell you to do, you drink it before you go to bed, but really you put that tea in your body first thing in the morning. Before you put anything in your body, you put that tea right and go straight to the bloodstream, go straight to the stomach. That's how you power up. You did? And you drink some water first thing first. Y'all know it's hard to get up and drink some water. That's hard. Y'all know that. But the first thing you want to do to power up, you drink some water, you drink some tea, and then your body will start being alkaline. You feel me? You'll start feeling hype. And you'll feel that energy, you know what I'm saying? And you got to do that before you eat, you know what I'm saying? You drink that orange juice to the face. You know, the same way we used to drink 40s, beer, liquor, you got to pump that, you know what I'm saying, that good stuff in your body the same way, you know what I'm saying? And that'll help you, you know, increase your chances of not getting sick. You understand? But we know how life is. Anything can happen at any time. But like I say, I see a lot of good suggestions in the chat, and y'all all right. That's right. You got to power up. You can't be out here living regular and thinking you ain't going to get sick, and then you want to blame somebody for a shot, or you know what I'm saying, you want to blame somebody for a vaccine and all that. It's up for you to take care of your own body, you know what I'm saying? But this dude who was sick in the head, and some people that's sick in the head, it ain't no cure for that, because I told you in a pandemic, it's more people dying than from nonsense than from the actual sickness. It's just that all the numbers are not being recorded. People are dying at multiple levels. People are dying in 2s and 3s. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the hurricanes. Y'all see what's going on, the tornadoes. People getting taken out, houses destroyed. Like when y'all see the pictures of those houses destroyed in the Midwest, you going to tell me you don't think a lot of people was in them cribs chilling when that happened, and some of them are dead? That's why I say you got to have common sense. They might not report all the numbers, but you got to have common sense. When you see houses demolished to nothing, you got to know grandma was in one of them cribs chilling. You know what I'm saying? Granddad. You got to know, the kids, some kids was in some of them cribs, sleep, watching TV, whatever. When them cribs get demolished at nighttime, you know for a fact it was people in them houses. And therefore, you got to understand it's more people passing away than the numbers are even being reported, because all of the deaths are not even being recorded at one time, because some bodies are being lost. Like in that whole, the Amazon situation that happened over the weekend, they said that wind had bodies flying over the warehouse. It was literally picking people up and flying them all over the place. You understand? And they said this is so-called the worst tornado in America up until, present day and time. And you also will see that they not really going in too much depths of it. They touching on it, but I'm pretty sure it was way more worse than what we all know. And this came out of nowhere. You understand? So that's why y'all got to see what's going on. It's so many different things happening. That's why you got to stay right. You know what I'm saying? Moving right along in the pandemic, we got some thirsty U.S. postal workers. You see, these are people with good jobs, but they doing foul activity worse than criminals right now. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, the serial killer, he killed his own family. I've never met a so-called gangbanger or a so-called hustler that sit there and kill their own family at one time, or just murk everybody in their family, or just murk more than one person in their own family. These are so-called regular people. You dig? So to these postal workers, we know how many people would love to get a job at the post office. You understand? These postal workers have been busted in a credit card theft ring, an identity theft ring. And these U.S. postal workers, they stole credit cards from the mail as part of a $750,000 identity theft ring. You dig? And the workers stole over 1,000 credit cards. And what they was doing, they was working for individuals. They was stealing your credit cards and then taking your information And the person who was on top of this food chain was paying the postal workers. Basically, he paid the postal workers off to snatch up all credit cards and bring them to him. And a lot of postal workers, guess what they did? They sold out and they sacrificed their job. But now they are caught in this ring of identity theft. And it's been 13 people, you know what I'm saying, arrested for this whole situation, and they will be in federal court because they have been indicted by the FBI. You understand? And out of these 13 workers, because it was a chain they had going on throughout the states, but 3 of them was from New York. You understand? 3 of the postal workers were from New York. They had some in VA. They had some in I think Florida. But they had this man had postal workers on a payroll, right, to steal credit cards, bring it to him, and then they would do what they do with them. They'll steal your identity and go buy a house, go buy cars. They would do all type of things. And the postal workers, they are the ones that have been selling out because pressure bust pipes, like I said, a lot of them are victims of the pandemic. A lot of people are scared. They can't pay their bills, and they're doing desperate things. You understand? They are selling out. So anytime you see a postal worker that worked for the government, letting somebody influence them to lose their job for some dollars on the side, that lets you know people are thirsty. And it's the so-called working people, the so-called good Americans. They the ones doing all the shiesty activity right now. I'm not gonna say they're the main ones, but these are some of the ones getting low down and dirty. You know what I'm saying? The people that never knew how to survive, that never knew how to function without a job, or the people that, you know, if you got a house or mortgage and you're not used to getting money off the books, these are the people that have been relying on their job. But now the job is not able to pay all their bills due to what? Inflation. So some of these workers are doing a lot of criminal activities. And they're getting caught because they're stupid. Because you're supposed to know, if you work for the post office, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, if you open up some regular mail, that's a federal crime. So for these individuals to sacrifice their job over a fool that want to pay them some money to steal credit cards, and they stole over 1,000 credit cards. So if you ordered a credit card and you ain't get it, these are one of the people that stole it from you. You understand? And it was giving it to a criminal organization that was specializing in identity theft. So all of them have been indicted, and they've been indicted on conspiracy and grand larceny charges. And 3 of them were from New York City. So this is what's going on. You dig? You got a lot of criminal organizations, but we know the gangbangers always get the blame. But that's what I was telling y'all before. You got foreign gangs here in America, foreign criminal organizations right here in America as we speak. And a lot of them, they're not on the radar because they don't have no name. They are faceless criminal organizations, and their whole purpose is to come here and rob the American people. You know what I'm saying? Rob the American people, and also what? Take American dollars and send it back to their country in the form of cryptocurrency. You dig? Salute the China Brim. Good cleanup job. Good work yesterday, bro. You know what I'm saying? I give credit where credit is due. That was a good job last night. For those that did not see it, go to China Brim page and you watch the interview with OG Shaquille. For all those who wanted to know, who had an idea about New York blood and some of the misconceptions about certain things. They didn't go too much into depth, but for those that like to listen to Clubhouse and into that type of, entertainment, go check out China Brim page and you'll see what's been going on lately. You understand? And moving on from that, I got to speak on Bobby Shmurda. You understand? Because he's another so-called street individual, but lately he's been crying and he's been whining because Bobby Shmurda has been getting slandered across social media because they saying that his music is trash since he's been home from jail. His music is straight trash, and they want to know why he can't make no more hits. So Bobby Shmurda, he says that he recorded that song Hot hot nigga, you know what I'm saying? He says he recorded that for only $20 and he did it in 1 hour. Because, you know, in the hood, you know, you got brothers in the hood that got the studio set up, and, you know, some brothers in the hood only charge 20, 25 an hour, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. And Bobby Shmurda, he says he recorded that hit in 1 hour for $20. And he, you know what I'm saying? He's been criticized for, like I say, his new music, and people saying it's trash. But this is what he said in quotation. Bobby Shmurda says, "Let me remind y'all, hot nigga took only $20 and I made it in 1 hour of studio time in the hood." You know what I'm saying? And he also says that 1 hour of focus changed my life and everyone around me forever. And that's what Bobby Shmurda said, because a lot of people said that his music is trash now. We also have seen Bobby Shmurda twerking on stage. And we know that for a man to come home from jail twerking, we know that's suspect activity, for one. For two, some people feel like that man has sold out. You understand? And this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of suspect activity, a lot of funny things are going on. What up, Roski? I see you, bro. I see you in the chat. Speak your mind, bro. I know you always going to speak your piece. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. Period. This is going on, man. You got a trend of people selling out. Good morning, Rondell. It's a trend of people selling out and they playing themselves in these last days. And that's what's going on. And y'all making me want to speak on the situation that I don't want to speak on this show, but I guess I'm going to have to touch on it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be bugging, man. But we got to keep it real. We got to keep it solid. Over the weekend, a New York Blood OG has been caught tranny chasing. You dig? They say he liked them boys. And according to the YouTuber, New York YouTube Blood, it's on YouTube right now. So if you want to see the video, you go check out New York YouTube Blood's channel, and you will see that an OG by the name of OG Pimp, who was alleged to be the founder of GKB, or one of the founders, or they say that he was one of the brothers that was, you know, on the front lines in the war against the Latin Kings once upon a time in the 90s. This man has been caught in the inbox of a transsexual. Now, let me give a disclaimer, because I don't want no smoke with the Rainbow Gang. You heard? But this man was the aggressor in the whole situation, and then he tried to say his page was hacked. So let's be real. I saw it yesterday. My brother called me early in the morning when I was in the supermarket, and when I got home, I checked it out myself. I did my own research. And when I looked at the inbox situation, all right, it wasn't the transsexual in his inbox. Far as he was the aggressor. The so-called OG Blood was the aggressor. And then when the transsexual made it be clear, I'm a transsexual, he said, I know. And when he was asked, was this his first time? He said no. He's done this before. And for my opinion, he was with it until the transsexual asked for some money. And then he got mad and he started trying to, you know, disrespect the transsexual. And then the transsexual did not take that very kindly and threatened to violate him and expose him. And that was only after the fact that he sent the picture of himself in his private parts. And he also confessed that he was ready to eat some booty. You did? And we know by this man, you know, saying he want to eat some booty, we know it's going to be something dangling in his face. But he also said that he not in the head and he don't give head. My point is, this dude is a clown, and he probably was already doing this a long time ago. But we have to clarify, this does not have nothing to do with Blood as a whole, with New York City as a whole. You did? Because we know people around the world you know what I'm saying, they're gonna try to run with this story. But see, we take care of our own. And like I told that brother, you understand, you know right from wrong, you know what you're supposed to be doing and what you're not supposed to be doing. But you have to remember, this is the internet, and we got to give clarity. But guess what? The brothers on the street are going to deal with this a whole nother way, and they're going to have a whole nother opinion. That's why I'm going to give a disclaimer. I don't want nothing to do with that. But we know in the streets of New York, brothers going to put on, they're going to do what they're going to do. You understand? So don't get that confused. And this is a brother, he broke a lot of hearts, and he disappointed a lot of people. And it was very sad. It was a sad situation. You dig? But guess what? A man gonna be a man, and a G gonna be a G, right? And a coward gonna be a coward, and a sucker is gonna be a sucker, right? All he's supposed to did was apologize for what he did and admit to what he did and kept it pushing. But when he went on the live last night, yesterday morning, he tried to act like his phone didn't work. He tried to act like he couldn't hear, but he was letting it be known he heard certain things, and there's certain things that he didn't want to hear. He act like he couldn't hear. And this is the same dude that went on plenty of lives. You know, he gave interviews on the internet, but in this situation, he couldn't hear nothing, and his phone didn't work. He was moonwalking, he was breakdancing, he was doing the Puff Daddy, he was doing all type of suspect behavior, and then, you know, he also was putting reputable names in his conversation for a cop-out and an excuse. He was running, ducking, and dodging. So certain homies like myself and my brother P from Grown Man Talk, we had to come on there and address that dude, you understand? And then leave him alone. And this is what I got to say, right? A lot of y'all brothers, I seen y'all go on the platform. I seen y'all come at Hassan Campbell neck. I seen y'all come at Bullets Gotti neck. But y'all the same ones that act like y'all didn't see the show yesterday. I didn't see that. I ain't know nothing about it. You see? And I'm trying to show y'all, y'all the same dudes. Some of y'all come in my chat, y'all pick and choose y'all battles, but when certain topics like that come up, y'all be quiet. And you make yourself look suspect. You're right, you heard? Because some of you and some of the people you be around got suspect allegations. But we're not gonna get into that. I just want y'all to see yourself that you look like a lame when you pick and choose your battles. You got to be solid all around the board, or just don't do it at all. Just stay off the internet. Just be quiet, stay in the background. If you're a person that has an opinion about a lot of things, and then you want to pick and choose what you speak on, or you want to be an internet bully, because some of y'all are internet bullies. Y'all like to come in people chat, talk a lot of smack, you know, try to intimidate the people in the chat, try to make your presence felt, and you be internet bullying, talking crazy online. You feel me? But then when it's something real to address, y'all don't want to address it. That's what I don't respect. And I'm just going to tell y'all one more time, you got to be the same way all around the board. That's for everybody. That go for me, myself. So if I would have sat there and let that man get a pass, that would have made me a sucker. And I wasn't feeling right about that situation. I didn't want to go on there because I thought somebody else would handle that. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to hear what that man had to say. But once that man was playing, I couldn't play with that man no more. I'm the same way in real life. So I take a L, I take a shot to stand up for what's right. It don't matter. That's me. You understand? So it is what it is, man. But a New York OG blood, ex-OG, ex-blood, ex-G-Shine member, you know what I'm saying? He's out the closet right now. And the streets, the people said that he is guilty. So they said the verdict was in yesterday. He's guilty. You know, he went on the China Brim platform. He was on the stand. You dig? And the people said that he is guilty as charged. And the proof is in the pudding. So everybody want to see it for themselves. You go to New York YouTube Blood channel and you will see it for yourself. You dig? Because you got to be real. You can't play both sides. And like I said, even in the Rainbow Gang, they're not going to let you come in their world if you ain't really with their world. You feel me? So he just was in the middle. He was trying to play both sides and he got exposed. All right? And that's the end of that topic. Take it how you want to take it. Hey, truth is the truth. And I ain't want to talk about it on this show, but it is what it is. The people want to know. You heard? Moving right along, you dig? Iggy Azalea, y'all know Iggy Azalea. She was talking greasy to black people or to Americans as a whole. And she said people need to shut the F up and stop talking about Joe Biden. And we know in the hood, right? We know right now in America, Joe Biden is not doing nothing for the people. Some people blame him for this inflation and this struggle that's going on. Some people blame him for that. He's not doing nothing for the community. I told y'all about how that man, Creepy Joe, put $1.2 trillion into the infrastructure program, which deals with 5G technology, basically getting people locked up, getting people locked down, you know what I'm saying? Getting people put out their crib, because you got to understand, a lot of people got to get put out their crib because they got plans on building new luxury homes that you can't afford. So a lot of people are being slickly pushed out the hood, not through violence, not you getting pushed out through finances. And this is all a plan. If you don't believe me, y'all also know in New York City and all around the world, they're putting condos in the hood. They're putting condos and cribs worth $250,000, 300,000, 400,000, 200,000. And we know people in the hood can't afford that. These same hoods, you know, where it was high in crime, now they're putting up luxury homes because that's their way of making people move out. For my people in New York, y'all know this from when they built, you know what I'm saying, the Barclays, and how all those people around that area, Clinton Hills, in certain parts of Bed-Stuy, the rent went up. They pushed people out. Some people were homeowners, crib owners. They owned their brownstones, you know, and they got pushed out. You had a lot of elders that had fixed rent, meaning their rent would never go up to a certain amount. All of them got pushed out, all due to the Barclay movement. And also people that was that had you know, businesses around the Barclays. They said before the Barclays, you know, their monthly bill might have been $2,500 a month, $5,000 a month. But when the Barclay came around, those same business owners' rent went up to $10,000, $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month. So that's how they push you out through finances. And this is what Joe been doing. He's been remixing the world through finances. And I told you about how they gave a whole lot of money, trillions of dollars, to the car industry because all cars are going to be electrical, which means they are all going to be trackable. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be electric stations. Like, you know, you got gas stations, going to be electrical stations where you got to plug your car up to. You understand? All this is going to be under the 5G, meaning every car will be tracked. And I also told y'all about how they install it into the car, automatic breathalyzer. Not for those who was drunk driving. All cars are going to have automatic breathalyzers in them. And when you get in your car and it traces the liquor on you, it's not going to start up. So this applies to all my people that like to go to the club and get twisted. When you come out that club, your car ain't going to work. All this is going into being tracked. All this is going into, you know, so-called making the economy better, making the atmosphere better. And y'all seen the test car with Tesla. And I told y'all about how I seen Joe Biden pushing that Hummer. It was, you know what I'm saying, it was a white Hummer, the new Hummers. They already got it made already. A Hummer that straight electric. And it go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. I see it online. It's online. You can see it. Joe Biden was peeling out in the joint. He was stunting. He was stunting, talking about he loved cars and all that, doing donuts and balling out. You know what I'm saying? At the Hummer dealer. And for those that don't know, Hummer is a government car, and you know they make them for the military. You dig? So you got to understand that everything is going electric. And I broke down to y'all, that was part of that PPP money when they wanted everybody to go run and buy them old cars off the lot, buy all those cars. All the cars you bought from the, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s, a lot of them cars are going to be obsolete. I think they said by 2026, between 2024 and 2026, all of those cars are going to be obsolete because eventually they're going to make it a standard where you have to be have an electrical car. You know what I'm saying? Or your car might be considered outlawed. You know what I'm saying? So everything is going to be tracked within the next couple of years. Everything has to be tracked. You're not going to be able to move around without nobody knowing what you're doing. And that's how I go. That's why I kept telling y'all it's over for the criminal. We already know they got all the scanning. I already broke all that down. For those that want to know more, go click on my channel for 5G technology, Super Thug Matrix, and how it's over for the so-called super thug and the gangster that want to live by the street. It's over for y'all. I already told you. I got part 1 and part 2 for those that really want to know. I broke it down. I got proof. You understand? It's already going. My people in New York already know. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all already know about the Wi-Fi tech, the 5G. Y'all already know about the eye scan, voice scan. Y'all already know about the body scan. You feel me? And I also told y'all about how police are actually going to be able to hack you. You can walk down a block and they can hack you. They can hack all your devices, hack you. You can be hacked from far away. They don't got to pull up on you no more. They ain't got to do nothing. I told you about how the lights going to have already. The lights they putting up ain't just lights. They got voice recording in it and video recording in it and picture taking. And you don't even know nothing about it. Meaning you could be on the ground level. That light post that's all the way up in the sky, I can hear you crystal clear, like a pin drop. You know what I'm saying? This was going on. And I told you, according with the neighborhood watches, with people telling, informants and agents, it's a whole network, a whole community they're putting together to shut everything down in the world of crime. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to keep talking about that, but I already told y'all, but some people don't want to believe it. But you're going to believe it when it happened to you. When you get indicted, you get snatched up, you're going to understand. Remember, I told you. You know what I'm saying? You only got a couple more years left. If that. You know what I'm saying? Also, on positive note, and this, I don't know if this is positive, but Megan Thee Stallion, she walked across the stage and she graduated. You know what I'm saying? She graduated from college. The only reason why I say she been teaching your daughters and your kids to be thotties, you feel me? She been teaching your kids to be whores, allegedly. And now she want to walk across the stage and she's a graduate because she also knows that her stripper career as a rapper is going to be over eventually, and she's going to need a regular job. She's going to need a career. That's why she had to go get her paperwork. But she didn't promote this in her songs about being smart and going to college. She promoted, doing men dirty, running dudes' pockets, you feel me? Riding dudes' faces, and portraying an image of being a bad bitch. And we see all the girls, most of the women now, they be trying to look just like Megan, let's be real. They try to look like city girls. And this is a lifestyle of the thought. And my point is this, that was part of breaking up the homes as well. It also the turn men against the women. Now you got men feel like they can't trust women. And it was putting a battery in the back of women to take these niggas' money, violate these dudes, take their bread. They all suckers. And people like Megan Thee Stallion has been, the poster child for this. And she proudly was promoting, slay these dudes. You understand? Violate these dudes, take their bread, ride their face, and get up out of there. You feel me? So a lot of good men, salute to y'all. Y'all been having a hard time finding a decent woman because they listen to Megan Thee Stallion, city girls, and things of that nature. You understand? But Megan Thee Stallion, she walked across the stage with her as a college graduate, but she didn't want to promote this the whole time because it wasn't cool. Same thing like K. Michelle, they wanted to portray that ignorant image to you, so you'll be ignorant and do stupidity, but meanwhile, they got college degrees playing a role because they know eventually their music career will be over and they're going to have to get a job one day. Megan is in her 20s, but I'm pretty sure by the time before she's 40, she will be working, somewhere using that degree. And that's all I'm going to say about her. You understand? And she also is the number one promoter of that Popeyes commercial with a hottie sauce. You heard? A hottie sauce, a thotty sauce. You feel me? Because she know your kids going to want to go to Popeyes and get some Popeyes. You did? And I'm going to tell you right now, you keep eating that Popeyes will get you sick. It's a fact. All that grease, all that batter on that. And some people say that chicken is cloned up. You feel me? You eat that Popeyes long enough, I guarantee you will be sick. And you also remember before the pandemic started, remember how that Popeye chicken sandwich went viral? You'll see around that same time, a lot of people was catching that 19. You gotta remember when everybody was catching that 19 and them bodies were stacked up at that same time, that Popeye's chicken sandwich, the world was going crazy over that chicken sandwich. And then you'll see that it's a Popeyes in every hood in America. So Popeyes is suspect, and they're not the same Popeyes that we grew up on. There's something going on with Popeyes. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the chat. Taj, Miss Playful, the net detective, I see you, queen. Always on the pull-up. Morpheus, BX the guard. My boy Nick, Allah will. Peace to the bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the real BBN network. I know about you, man. That's rapper Jay. If that's rapper Jay, what up, bro? You understand? 1090 Bory, always on the pull-up. Zeke Swervo. Yeah. But for those that just pulled up, I got to do a recap, right? About this serial killer dude. He was an anesthesiologist. He worked in a hospital. You dig? The dude that put you to sleep before you go to surgery. That was his job. You know what I'm saying? He made $200,000 a year. But this dude snapped, right? He snapped. He killed his pregnant girlfriend because she said she didn't want to be with him no more. He killed his ex-wife because guess what? She ain't want to be with him no more. And she told him she don't want him around her kids. And he killed both of them. And then he took himself out and he did it on Facebook Live. So I'm showing you how you got people with a so-called good job and they be weirdos. You understand? And that's why you're going to keep seeing weirdos and more weirdos in these last day and time, because what? We're in a time of revelation. Things are being revealed. And what else? Basically, people are playing themselves. You understand? They showing their true colors. That's what's going on. So don't be shocked with nothing you see. But this man, he was a sucker because he couldn't just, jump off the bridge. He couldn't just do his own thing. He wanted to take out everybody around him. He took out both his child's mother, and they gone now. You understand? All because they ain't want to deal with him no more. Like, it's a whole bunch of women on the planet, bro. You could have been a trick of all tricks, but you couldn't accept the fact that these women ain't want to deal with you no more. So you want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to put them in the ground. That's why I'm showing y'all weirdos. And he told his Facebook audience, you know what I'm saying, that his new baby mother promised to keep his unborn child away from him. Because she probably did get with him to book him for his money, but hey, you're supposed to know better. And I'm going to say it again. A lot of you chicks, you better stop playing that game of trying to play dudes for their money, because some dudes ain't going for that. They'll take your life. And we see this proof right here. You understand? Even for you chicks, the times of finessing dudes for money, stripping, selling that box, a lot of them days are over now. I'm going to be real. You're not going to get far doing that. You're not going to pay no real bills. Dudes are tight pocket, inflation going up. And a lot of you bad bitches, you're going to really, really, really be doing bad. I'm telling you what I know. That game is over with. You understand? You better start trying to get you a job. You better get you a trade. You better do something, because, and a lot of you chicks that, y'all into getting that fast money, a lot of dudes are going to be rapos. You feel me? They're going to be violating. That's what's going to be happening. I also told you about the U.S. postal workers that's been, stealing credit cards, and it's been a identity theft ring, and the postal workers have sold out to foreign entities, and it's been a dude paying them to steal your credit cards and steal your information. And guess what? The postal workers, they was doing it because 13 of them have been indicted. You understand? And 3 of them were from New York City, and the rest of them were for other states in America. So there you have it. Regular people in America are selling out because they can't handle the pressure. That pressure. You feel me? They can't handle that. That's what's going on, man. Everybody's losing their mind. Everybody wigging out. So when you see OGs getting caught messing with trannies, you dig? When you see dudes killing their own family, when you see postal workers stealing the mail, you know what I'm saying? That's an idea to let you know what's going on. Iggy Azalea, you need to shut up, because your career's finished. You dig? You're trash. Don't no dude want you. They say her box is trash. And we don't need you telling us about Joe Biden and how we need to shut up, because you ain't even American, and you ain't got to deal with none of this. Go back to Australia where you from and keep trying to rap, because your career has been over, and T.I. is the sucker that put her in the game anyway. And that's why you see T.I., he's a sucker now. He was a sucker then, and T.I. is the one responsible for Iggy Azalea even having a voice, because he thought he was going to get him a Nicki Minaj, and it backfired on his dumb ass. You heard? But Nicki Minaj needs to shut up. Pardon me. Iggy Azalea need to shut up, but Nicki need to shut up too. But Iggy Azalea, she definitely needs to shut up, because we don't want to hear what you got to say. All right? And that shows you she don't care about no Americans going through the struggle right now, because every American, guess what? We have a right to voice our opinion on how we feel. You understand? Exactly, bro. It's even Alec alleged she got herpes. So she need to shut up and go see the doctor. You heard? That's a fact. Another thing, Coachella cancels Travis Scott. You understand? Y'all know about Coachella. Another one of the some people might say that's a Illuminati concert, allegedly. But they so-called canceled, Travis Scott performance, and he's not going to be performing at their show because Travis Scott is under heavy fire. I told y'all about how the family members of the victims, they mad at him. And Charlemagne tried to do a patch-up job and get that boy a chance to explain himself. And the family members say they don't feel his apology. They don't feel it was real. You dig? And we also got to remember, y'all, it was kids that died there. It was kids that was savagely hurt. And this man got too much pride to shed a tear for the kids. So I'm just showing y'all how everybody has sold out. You understand? Just do you, man. Don't worry about what everybody else doing. You just make sure you straight. You understand? Salute to the chat. I'm about to get up out of here in a minute. We ain't got too much to talk about. Alan, you know what I'm saying? My boy Nick, Princess India, my boy Diz. Yeah, I know what time it is, man. Gotti Savage, always on the check-in, queen of attraction. Where you been at, queen? You been laying low. Know what I'm saying? Who else in the building? Where y'all at, man? I seen y'all in here when I was, you know what I'm saying, when I was heating up. When I started cooking, I seen y'all, but I had to stay focused. Y'all know how we do. Yeah, the truth been out the bag, Rob. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said Divine was crazy. Everybody said Divine was clout chasing. And I told y'all, clout chasing is the word used for a cop-out. You know what I'm saying? When people don't want to address allegations, they say you clout chasing. Oh, you trying to get his numbers up. Stop believing that clout chasing stuff, man. You understand? Like, I mean, y'all be surprised of the weirdos and lunatics that be in the comments saying stupidity. You understand? You be surprised, man. Like, let me explain something else. Y'all know it's another thing I do, you know what I'm saying, called a 4NOFAME chopper. When I sit back and I speak what's on my mind, if somebody had the nerve, hopefully they listening now because they a dummy, and they talking about I got the chop up for somebody else, some dude named Willie. I don't know Willie. In my opinion, his name could be Willie Bobo. My point is this: when you dealing with slang like chop up, those are street terminologies. You feel me? That's like if somebody say, I got the lit show. You ain't make up the word lit. That's a street term. You just turn it into a show. How many people we heard say, let's talk about it? How many shows has been called, let's talk about it? These are street terminologies. So when you take a street terminology and you turn it into a show, you did not make it up. All right? If I got a show called a cook up, what we do in the kitchen, we was out there moving that work. We cook up. You feel me? If I had the cook up show, nigga, it's the cook up show, but you ain't I can't say I made up the word cook up. No, you didn't make up chop up. You feel me? Some bros chop up the work, chop up the conversation. You did. And when I say the 4NOFAME chop up, that's me sitting back. I don't care about no dude named Willie who got a show called Chop Up, because I don't even know that dude. You heard? And like I said, if I change the name, I'm still going to what? Chop it up. So a lot of weirdos need to stay out my comment section, right? Because you sound stupid. And I'm going to tell you this, man. Anybody I ever diss, it ain't never helped my channel, all right? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That clout chasing, it don't even work. It ain't no such thing as clout chasing when you keeping it real. But a person that want to cop out, they're going to say, you clout chasing. And I'm tired of people saying that lame slogan, because it's lame now. It's played out, all right? Truth is the truth. Mr. X, hold up. I got a few people I got to run through right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do. Y'all already know how we do. Miss Playful. You know what I'm saying? My man Morpheus. Like I said, you just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? You catch it from the beginning. You talk about Venezuela. He still don't want to be the troll, but man, people saying, man, you the top troll on YouTube. You that dude, man. They say you a celebrity troll, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know sometimes you speak facts and sometimes you be playing, bro. But I don't get mad at you, bro. It don't, you know what I mean? I don't never get mad at you, bro. Do your thing, man. But sometimes you be having me crying. I ain't even gonna cap. You be having me dying laughing, bro. And everybody need a good laugh. I'm sorry. That dude be having me bugging. But they saying you a celebrity troll, Venezuela. I'm being real. That's what they saying. AP Wiz, always in the building. Brooklyn Guapo. That's the bro. Where y'all been at, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a hater, but you watch who you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that hold me down when they come in here, they show love. So I don't care about none of that. Rondell, that's the queen. Know that. If you're into that information, you know what I'm saying? You want to know about them Chesters, you want to know about all these games they playing, you go subscribe to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion, man. That's it, man. And don't be trying to holler at her. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. Because some dudes be weirdos on it. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes is weirdos on here. You got some dudes going in women comment section, stalking them. And some of these dudes are YouTubers. And I ain't going to say their name. But it's been reports that some of the YouTubers you watch are stalkers. You understand? Hey, man. People going to say what they say. Y'all deal with what y'all deal with, man. And I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Just know that. Don't put me in the middle of nobody beef. I don't want no smoke with none of that. You know what I'm saying? People that support me, I support them back. That's where my loyalty coming at. You know what I'm saying? Even though we could be loyal to a default, but hey, man, somebody support me, I'm gonna support them back, man. That's just how I do. And hey, that's the world we in right now. Somebody got to stay solid. But I don't want no smoke with none of that. Now, real life is different. It's just the internet. That's what you got to understand. What up, Pete? I see you pulled up late, brother. You know what I mean? For those that don't know, me and P, we chop that grown man talk thing up. You know what I'm saying? We do that at nights, 10 p.m. Go subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm gonna make another statement that I might be doing pre-records because your boy might start a new job in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm either gonna be doing pre-records or I'm gonna switch the time. You understand? But I'm definitely gonna come every day. You understand? And I'm telling y'all by example, I show by example. I'm not ashamed to say I might be starting a job to get more money because I'm not going to be caught slipping out here in this pandemic. And I told you, whatever income you got, you better double it or you better triple it. You understand? Because guess what? Things going to keep going up and things going to keep getting worse. So I'm telling you, you can sit around, keep playing, thinking you straight, and you might get caught slipping out here. I'm telling you. And if you want to have a little more, sometimes you got to do a little more. You understand? Because I like to have things, and I like to do things, and I don't like struggling. You heard? And I don't like just being okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you from experience. You ain't always got to hustle on the street to make some money. You know what I'm saying? You can do your own legitimate hustle. You can do whatever you need to do. Just don't be caught lacking out here financially messed up. You understand? Because everything will fall apart and you'll be on your own out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. What's good, family? You know what I'm saying? Bay Area. You dig? Cali. Oh, yeah. They also say Cali is wilding out right now. They say in Los Angeles, they are basically purging. You understand? In Sacramento, all the way to the Bay, they say, the stores are getting jacked. They say due to the opioid epidemic, also even the young people, they say that everybody is walking in stores, taking what they want, robbing, jacking. I gave y'all a report on the Bay Area a couple weeks ago on how tourists, anybody that's from out of town coming there, they're getting their car broken into, they're getting everything stolen. And the police said, basically, if you're not from California, do not come to California because you might be a victim. And the police said it themselves out their own mouth. Stay out of California. You know what I'm saying? If you're not from there, because you might be a victim. They definitely wilding out there. And guess what? Everything ain't televised. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Everything ain't televised. And I'm telling you the facts. Stay out of Cali if you ain't from Cali right now. I'm going to tell you, I know my favorite slogan is stay in the house. That's what you better do. You better stop trying to be out here doing too much because you might get violated and you might not make it out that situation because somebody going to try to knock you upside your head for $5. You understand? Period. Somebody going to knock you upside your head for a jawbreaker, $1, and some envelopes. I'm telling you what I know because what? The streets got to eat. And the streets is going to eat. So you better fall back and watch what you're doing. Period. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the chat is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going over here, man. That's what's going, period, man. But like I said, man, I ain't going to hold y'all too long. Y'all already know what time it is. If you didn't catch it to the beginning. But first, let me give my own roll call to all the people that's been saluting and supporting the channel. You dig? The people that donated to the super chat and the cash app. And for those that want to donate in the future, is 4NOFAME Love LUV. And like I said, I don't expect nothing from nobody because we got holiday season, we got bills. But for future reference, that's what it is. You donate to the cash app at 4NOFAME Love. You did LUV. And for those that, you know what I'm saying, show love to the super chat, I appreciate that too, because that's good for the channel. You understand? But salute to my boy Kevin Stone for the cash app over the weekend, and my bro Sincere Jackson for the cash app over the weekend. You understand? They gave me that on Saturday. And the reason why I say that, right? When I do my pre-records, I'm not gonna know who donated until I come check my section on my channel on who actually donated. Then I will shout you out, because I don't want nobody to donate and think I don't appreciate it and I'm not acknowledging you. You understand? Because that's sucker behavior. You dig? Also, Saturated in Love, you know what I'm saying, donated to the super chat the other day. You know what I'm saying? My boy James Kills donated to the super chat. I'm saying, and my boy Dez NY Star, you know what I'm saying, my brother, he donated to the super chat the other day. You understand? Moonlight, Miss Playful, you know what I'm saying, showed love to the super chat on Friday. And Mike Flame showed love to the super chat over the weekend and today. I want y'all to know I appreciate all of that. And like I said, on my pre-records, I won't be able to shout you out, but I will definitely give you your clout. And also, for those that don't want their name out there, you know what I'm saying, I won't say your whole name. And or if you don't want it out there, period, I won't say your name. You feel me? But I just want y'all to know I appreciate everything. I don't care if it's $1, 50 cents, $2, I don't care what it is. It's the thought that count. You know what I'm saying? Because we do put that work in. You know what I'm saying? I do all my own work. Period. You know what I'm saying? I get up, I give y'all the information, I edit my own stuff, my own artwork. You understand? And I try to be real and accurate with everything I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not up here playing freestyling, and I ain't begging for no donations or super chats. You heard? And with that note, it's the 4NOFAME Prime Time episode 59. And I'm gonna say, keep your head up, stay focused, right? Watch who around you. Don't trust nobody. Protect your family, and don't put too much trust into nobody, because you might get let down. You know what I'm saying? They say you don't want to meet your heroes in real life because you will be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? With that note, I'm up out of here.